Right now we are heading straight towards that current over there. Look at the mess behind us, guys. A nice dive from here, win the Olympic prize. Look at the steepness of this thing, and it also pulls you downwards. And it's not over. I was falling really badly. What a mess. This one is even steeper. We are going to get that flag. Today, guys, I'm taking you to the Rheinfalls, the waterfalls of the Rhine in Italian. It should be a very cool place. We'll find out right away. Right now, we are in the German-speaking part of Switzerland, practically on the border with Germany indeed. Look up the Rheinfalls. You park back here and then take a walk. You can catch a glimpse of something. There's a giant bridge. Cool. There's also the sound of the waterfall. I don't know if you can hear it because this microphone isn't that powerful, because my powerful financial means, which are zero, don't allow it. But if you subscribe, maybe and activate the little bell. Since most of you rascals aren't subscribed to the channel, you give me a hand, even just moral support, since it's not easy to make these videos. We've reached the ticket booths. Here you either wait in line or scan the QR code there and buy the stuff online. And this is just the entrance to the castle, stuff like that. Then afterwards you can also go on the boat. I checked, 300, 685. Look how beautiful these fabrics are here. And here we are at the little castle. There should also be some small attractions, stuff like that. It's practically a mini historical city with a little restaurant, of course. But I'm curious to see what's inside here. Look, a mermaid. Look how cute. Here is the entrance to the waterfalls. Ah, here you can mint your own coin. You can mint your own little coin for the moment. These were also in Japan, guys. Check out the videos on Japan, which no one is paying attention to. From what I understand, there are little boats of various colors based on the tour they do and where they take you. So you can choose which color to board and take a boat tour, and all of them should pass underneath anyway, very close to the waterfall, which is right down here. I don't know if you can hear the noise, but it's making an incredible racket. Really impressive to understand how much water is falling every second. At that point there, it's almost frightening. Knowing that if you end up in there, the probability of surviving is practically zero, maybe even less, even though that's not possible. Impressive, really, guys, impressive. At the bottom, there's also a hole, carved, I think, by the water. I don't think it's carved by humans. Look at them challenging the waves there. By the way, you can climb up there. Guys, it's absurd. You can climb up there in the middle of the waterfalls from that rock. Look at the tons of water pouring down from here. Impressive, truly. Not that I have nothing to say, but aside from impressive and frightening, nothing else comes to mind. Nothing else, but it's truly beautiful. If you're around here, stop by and take a look. Also, because for 5 francs per person, I'd say it's absolutely worth the expense. Now let's see if we can go with the boat. Up there, I'd really like that. If not, even just taking a ride on the lake. Look at how the current drags it along in an unbelievable way. And now this one is going for the boarding. Let's see if this one can get closer. Place your bets. Will it make it or not? And this is the one that takes 15 minutes, practically for the whole tour. Look at how it pushes it away. What power? Impressive. How cool. We challenged the waterfalls and then climbed the little mountain up there at the top, which I particularly care about. I want to go there and show you how it looks on video. Earlier, ladies and gentlemen, we were there watching the waterfalls from the platform, and now we're here going to crash on top of them. Actually, first, theoretically, we need to go up there. They leave us there to do that death staircase, and then there's just a slight swaying here. If you suffer from seasickness, you're basically screwed. You see here that we are challenging the current and we have to dock at that very small pier. It's a total mess. Maybe we'll make it, maybe we won't. That's a good question. But come on, I think if he works here, more or less, he's always managed. Right now, we are heading straight into that current over there. I'll stay quiet so you can also enjoy the scene. Meanwhile, as for the boat, it's nice and full, so here we are. Meanwhile, on the left, there's also a boat challenging us in power. Let's see who's more powerful and who makes it better. Watch out, here we go. No, come on, turn, don't go against it. Okay, no, instead it's going right against it, So it rightly has to challenge the current, so it turns left and then at the last moment turns right. Well, the water pulls a lot, and this is the current. That small one, the waterfall, that small one, not even the big one. I mean, look at the big one. Giant, really? We've arrived at the small pier where the staircase of death awaits us. Watch out, it's a trick. They deceive us like this. I would say it's best for us to go down first. Look at the chaos of water here and there. And now we have to climb up to a rapid that you probably can't understand from the video, but guys, it's scary just to look at it. I mean, there's about 1 meter in height between me and her. Pretty steep. If I fall from here, it's over. I'm already out of breath. And now we also move on to the iron one. Look at the mess behind, guys. Nice dive from here, win the Olympic prize. Look at the steepness of this thing, and it also pulls you downwards. And it's not over. I was about to fall really badly. What a mess. This is even steeper. We are going to get that flag. Damn it, if I fall, it's over. Damn, it's steep. Here we are, flag. Switzerland. Flag of Waterfalls. Oh my god. Breath. Guys, but look at this spectacle. It was worth it. Only now we have to go down. But there's a small problem with the crowding on the metal ramp. And we are literally teetering between life and death. Between two waterfalls where surviving is practically impossible. But how do we get down? Good question, what a mess. The most dangerous part, I think it's this one, where you can slip. Here they are challenging the waterfall, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing, they can't make it. The challenge ends there. Wow, with what force it's pushing them away. Another boat is trying, challenging the current. Let's see if this one makes it. They all make it. Let's see how far it gets, more than anything. How long until it gets badly pushed away? It's already at the limit. Clearly it can't go any further. It's practically stopped. Here it is. Here it is. This is the breaking point. Here it is. It's going more and more to the right. Watch out. And nothing. It can't make it. That's it. That's the limit moment. It's practically being forcibly carried away by the fierce current of this beastly thing. We're heading towards the waterfalls. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see. Oh my god. There now was the time to put on the jacket. Just by looking. And water is coming from everywhere. I'm soaking wet. I'm soaking wet. All my glasses are wet. But it's an impressive thrill. Guys, we're here at the souvenir shop and there's the €0 Franco. But I think I should pay at least 10 francs at a minimum. So actually it's not worth €0 because you paid 10 francs and there's other stuff. Swiss chic, I don't know, the salt shaker, the pepper shaker, the cow taking a bath in the cup. Cute, cute indeed. The amount of giant fish here is impressive. But as for the tour, guys, it's over. Here there's this little castle, little house. Small restaurant all around. Now we have to go all the way up to the top of the waterfalls to return to the car, but we still have to eat. So I think no one can take a nice bratwurst away from us. Let's see now, come on. Look how beautiful these are, all made of wood, gorgeous. And it also plays, then there's the St. Bernard duck, the Swiss duck, pink queen, the cow duck. Truly beautiful. There are a lot of cool things, really. And also a mega cowbell. That makes a hell of a noise. Look how cool this is, guys. You can also come here to have a little barbecue, which is making me even hungrier, so we'll go eat. Another stairway of death. But we've already done the lake tour. With another little waterfall here, totally a surprise. Cute, cute. Now let's try to climb all the way up there and return to the castle and then to the car. Last stop, guys, Mega Bridge. Over to the lake. Beautiful, the train also passes here. We return to the castle, eat something, and then head home and conclude this video, which is already quite long. There they are, how lovely. We got 2 Bravos, surprisingly bread and Ristolone, and then you add tools, whatever you want to. Today 4 for the little napkin, or whatever you want enhanced. Let's say cheers from the view. But there's a view cheers, it's fine. Your beautiful burnt one. There's a little more sparkle, right? And this is worth all the effort. No, probably they wouldn't. Another 2 or 3. But beyond that, well guys, I'd say we conclude the video here. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a like, share, subscribe, activate the bell, because most of you rascals aren't subscribed. Almost 90% of the people who watch videos on the channel. So since I care, write me down here in the comments what you think about the waterfalls you've seen so far. And subscribe, and we'll see each other next time.